Talking about things we could have been so good, but you pushed me away time and again. You said there's too much to comprehend. Keep on working and working and working and working on it out. Keep on working and working and working and working on it out. Something, but I let it go. When your best amounts to nothing, you have to let it show. Take it down to the city, take me down in the night, make it all into nothing. The pressure's got me, don't wanna see tomorrow. Oh, wake up when it's light, gonna make it feel nothing. The pressure's got me. Don't wanna see tomorrow. The pressure's got me. Yeah, the pressure got me. Don't wanna see tomorrow. Oh, wake up when it's light. Pressure got me. Don't wanna see tomorrow. Oh, wake up when it's light. Take it down to the city, take me down in the night, make it all into nothing. The pressure's got me. Don't wanna see tomorrow. Oh, wake up when it's light, gonna make it feel nothing. The pressure's got me tonight. Keep on working and working and working and working on it out. Keep on working and working and working and working on it out.
Meow, everyone. This is Barafu Pineberry, cold snapping at you with some chill time. Today I'm going to be playing another space game, something very similar to the one that I previously did before Grand Theft Auto 5. It's called the Urquan Masters, not to be confused with the Kuron Masters, which is a completely different story. Yeah, it's basically the same space game as Star Control Origins, only slightly less fancy graphics, different alien encounters, and slightly different situation. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but just because there are some people that don't know the beginning of it, but it is very surprising nonetheless. So without any further meowing delay, let's get started. Unfortunately, I will not be working alongside with a controller, so I'm gonna have to turn down the music and also work with the keyboard. So bear with me if my ship movements aren't fluid enough. All right, let's just go with it. Meowie.
It is the year 2155. The people of Earth now travel between the stars. Following the sad lessons of the Little War, a unified Earth knew a century of golden peace and prosperity. A glorious dream dashed by the arrival of a hostile armada. Earth and her partners in the Alliance of Free Stars faced a monstrous adversary. The predatory Urquan and its hierarchy of battle thralls. There were many great battles, yet Earth was losing. But then, far across space, an amazing discovery was made, deep beneath the surface of an alien world. An underground city, filled with the technological wonders of the precursors, an ancient and powerful race who vanished 1,000 centuries ago. But the Urquan swept through the nearby stars, stranding our scientific team here. 20 years have passed. We have continued our research. We now know what the precursors built here. It is a factory for building starships. But there are only enough materials to build the skeleton of one vessel. Yet that must be enough. Because you must pilot the vessel and return to Earth. And if the war with the Urquan still rages, fight for Earth and the Alliance as well as you can.
Meow. All right, so this is definitely
Attention, interloper. Heed this recorded message. This drone vessel speaks with the voice and authority of Urquan. You are trespassing within Urquan space. This world, Earth, may not be approached for any reason, nor will hostilities against our orbital platform be tolerated. In addition, your ship does not respond to standard hierarchy identification transmissions, and is therefore deemed to be independent. This is not permissible. Only subservience shall be tolerated. This drone now leaves to inform the Urquan of your transgressions. You are commanded to remain here and await the arrival of the Urquan. Disobedience will be punished.
anyways, much crappier graphics.
Attention unidentified space vessel. I am Starbase Commander Hayes of the slave planet Earth. Our hyperwave broadcast is extremely weak. Situation critical. Energy cores exhausted. Scanners and deep radar are non-functional. We cannot identify your vessel. Are you the scheduled hierarchy resupply ship? Repeat. Are you the resupply vessel?
Wow. Seems like they're having a dance party.
The starship what? Never mind, look, we won't last much longer. Here's our situation. According to our oath of fealty to the Urquan, we must maintain this starbase, but we have no space vessels of our own, and the shield prevents us from contacting Earth, so we're totally dependent on the Urquan supply vessels for everything we need up here. We know there's a hierarchy base on the surface of the moon, but we can't contact them. The Urquan were supposed to resupply the base at regular 5-year intervals, but we haven't received anything in almost 8 years. What we don't recycle, we can usually synthesize, but to do so, we need replacement radioactives for our generator energy cores. If you could bring us some radioactive elements, we can fabricate the cores ourselves. Are you willing to help us?
Sure, if it means keeping the dance party alive. What elements do you require?
Thanks, I'll make sure to mention this the next time I talk with our masters. I'm sure they will reward you.
dance party over. All right, then, time to keep the dance party going. Oh. Need to use the arrow keys.
Did you find any radioactive elements for our power cores? We're initiating transfer of radioactives, Captain. Now, as soon as our engineers can refit the energy cores, that's much better. Power ratings are climbing. Life support is coming back into the green. Deep radar systems and sensors are now online, and I can scan your vessel. What the hell kind of ship is that? Just who are you, Captain? Star Control science mission, huh? Captain, I served as a Star Control officer during the war aboard several cruisers in the Corward Front. And if there'd been any scientific mission to Bela, I would have heard about it. You know, come to think of it, there were some rumors that Corridor 9, the Special Operations Division of Star Control, was directing some hush-hush operation near Androsynth Space. The Bela star system. Yes, that would be the right direction. So, Captain, if you say it's true, how do you explain that huge alien starship you're flying? Why are you here? What do you want from us? Fight the Urquan. Win back our freedom. I remember having such thoughts myself once, a long time ago. That was in the first years after the defeat, when it was still terrifying to look up and see the bloody glow of the pulsating slave shield overhead. Though day and night we gazed up at the impenetrable wall as though the sheer power of our hatred would pull it down. But over the years, I spent so much of my time struggling down on the surface, under the shield, and then later up here trying to keep the station alive, that I'd forgotten what it means to be free, to hate our Urquan masters. And now here you are, in an alien ship of unknown power, offering me your assistance to fight against the hierarchy again after all these years. Captain, your offer is intriguing. It's tempting to think that with your advanced precursor technology, we can somehow crack the Earth's slave shield and reassemble the Alliance to attack the hierarchy. And this time, win the damn war.
Win the
Consider
damn
the
war.
consequences if you should fail. The Urquan won't just punish us here on the station. They'll exact a gruesome retribution on the surface below as well. Before I commit this station to helping you attack the Urquan and accepting the risk of annihilation if we are defeated, I have to make sure that you and your ship have what it takes to oppose the hierarchy. I'll make you a deal. If you can eliminate the alien base on the moon and get rid of that threat at least, I will seriously consider your offer. I'll be darned. All these years we've been listening to their incoherent broadcast, and we never even guessed. Captain, listen closely. Long-range sensors show a ship closing on this station fast. Our computer identifies it as Ilrath, Avenger class. I think you've got a fight on your hands, Captain. Your best bet is to wait until you have point-blank range. Captain, it's jamming our signal.
By the fetid breath of the Dark Twin Kazan, a human and an alien starship. How fascinating. When I intercepted that Urquan drone and learned that an unidentified starship had approached Earth, I never expected to find such a remarkable vehicle in the hands of a human. Humans are prey animals, weak and helpless. But here is a human in an armed starship, and therefore in direct violation of the oath of fealty. I am sure our masters, the Urquan, will punish Earth most severely for this treachery when I present them with the twisted wreckage of your ship and your many charred corpses.
Surrender, foul alien creature, or you will be annihilated. Annihilated. Or, where the hell did you come from? What the? Oh. Enter button.
Since you will soon be dead, I will gladly explain. We have spent many years gleefully preying on the Pakanka. They are a pitiful, easily killed species. And we would have continued in this divine worship of Togar and Kazon, but we required additional crew members and repairs to our cloaking device. So we departed the Jiglas constellation and set course for home. But before we had reached our region of space, we detected the passage of a nearby vessel, the Urquan drone. It informed us about you, so here we are. And now, you die!
Meowie. Launch Space Shuttle Spiff. I gave it extra polish today. Oh. It's too bad I don't know the firing button. Okay, let's try this again. Meowie.
What a beautiful sight, Captain. I haven't seen an Avenger blown away like that since the battle in Draco. I guess you've shown that you can handle yourself in battle, Captain. So my last reservation about helping you has been dissolved. I will commit this station to helping free Earth and defeat the Urquan. We may get our atoms rearranged in the process, but by God, Captain, we're going to try. So the obvious first step is to get the precursor equipment and software over here so that we can make it work with our ship repair fabricators. But then what, Captain? A sensible plan, Captain. Let's get to work. Good luck. By the way, Captain, I think we need a name for this new alliance we're going to forge. And since it was your idea, it's only fair that you get the honor of naming it. So, what will it be?
The new alliance of free stars.
Okay, that sounds pretty inspiring. So be it. The new alliance of free stars. Now, Captain, I expect the configuration process for the starbase to take at least 2 weeks, so let's get to work. I have good news to report, Captain. We have successfully integrated the precursor technology from your ship into our fabricator system, and as you can see, we've already begun minor repairs on your ship, patching up some of the micrometeorite holes. We noticed that your ship does not have an emergency warp escape unit, so our engineers rigged up some for you and each of your escorts. Now, you should be able to escape from a bad situation with the touch of a button. But there is a cost, however. The unit gulps up 5 fuel units each time your precursor ship uses it. Also, we now have a limited capacity to make modifications to your ship, to refine starship fuel, to build additional combat ships, and to train new members of your crew for the flagship and any ships you acquire for your fleet. Captain, I know you're eager to get to work, so I'll be brief. If you have any questions how this starbase works, what resources we need, or just some background information on the galaxy, don't hesitate to ask. Not a bad job, Captain. Farewell, Captain.
All right. All right. Never mind. Bananas. More bananas.
Attention, a big, mean, hostile alien vessel hovering overhead in an obvious attack posture. This is Spotty Captain Barafu. I know you are going to torture me, so let's just get this over with right now. The coordinates of my homeworld, Spottywa, are 241.6 by 368.7, and the ultra-secret Spotty Cipher, which is known only by me and several billion other Spotty, is Happy Muffy Duffy. Sorry about that little mistake with your landing vehicle. I was so startled when it approached my vessel in a threatening manner that my automated defense systems fired on it when it got too close. I hope nobody got hurt. Are you sure? Because your statement is often just a more polite way of saying, "Attention alien vessel, identify yourself or be destroyed." In any event, I am Spotty Captain Barafu of the void ship Star Runner, placed here in this planetary system as part of the powerful Earth-powered Star Force, which our master, the Earth One, established here to make sure the Earthlings don't do anything tricky. About 20 years ago, this region of space was dominated by a loose confederation known as the Alliance of Free Stars, which was composed of the aliens native to these parts who did not want to be enslaved. They made a valiant effort against the superior Urquan forces. It even looked like they might miraculously defeat the combined Urquan armada, right up to the point at which the Urquan totally defeated, indeed annihilated them. When the Orquan Armada entered the system to subjugate formerly the Earthlings, the Orquan presented the humans with the standard slave options. Join the hierarchy as combat brawls and retain some autonomy, including the right to travel through space, or become a fellow species and return to free atomic savagery on the surface of their homeworld, encased for all time beneath an impenetrable force shield. The humans chose the latter option, and so were swiftly imprisoned on the surface of Earth. But the Earthman didn't trust them to obey the restrictions, so they chose a small group of hierarchy combat starships from the Inlet and Spartan fleets to create the so-called Earth Guard and station them at a base on Earth's moon.
Tell me what you are doing on Pluto now.
Originally, we were stationed on Earth's moon, which made us Spatty a bit uneasy because with each passing day we grew more and more worried about the sneaky Earthlings making a surprise attack. But the Illred kept telling us that it was impossible since the Earthlings had no ships or weapons whatsoever. That made us feel a bit better, but when the Illred left, again we grew fearful and decided to make a strategic redeployment to Mars. Later on, we decided it would be prudent to relocate to Jupiter's moon, Ganymede, then later Saturn's moon, Titan, and finally here to Pluto.
What happened to the Erath stationed on in this system?
The Ilrath contingent were supposed to be the toughest ridge crest, the most rigid flipper, yes, the backbone of the Earth Guard force. But they departed the system en masse not long after the last Earthman dreadnought vanished from this region of space. They claimed to have received a direct order from their gods of evil and darkness, who had grown dissatisfied with the Ilrath's passivity and wanted them to kill, or at least torture someone soon. Personally, I believe they just got bored and went up to have some fun.
I'm sure you'll feel a lot safer if you were to join us. Join our fleet.
Well, I really want to, but I am just not sure that under the present circumstances, joining you in your exciting and also dangerous space adventures would be the best course of action right now, because the Orquan could return at any minute, and the punishment they would bestow on me for such treason would make any other horrible death seem like big fun by comparison. Thanks for the offer, though. Well, when they were pushing up into hyperspace 18 years ago, we asked them that very question, and I think they said something to the effect of, "Real soon." We decided that if the Earthlings figured out we had abandoned the base on Luna, they would be more likely to try something sneaky. So, we rigged up some old service androids and ordered them to drive around on the lunar surface in bulldozers, endlessly pushing around the same piles of dirt. In addition, we connected the base's local radio transmitter to an audio malnorme fun rum called Winky's Happy Night, hoping they would think we were still there. Over the past years, it became necessary to redeploy strategically some of our Earth-Guard forces to our homeworld in case of a sudden surprise attack by a vicious, unrelenting alien race which we Spotty call the Ultimate Evil!
Sure, what is the ultimate evil?
As yet, the ultimate evil remains largely unmanifest, and its powers and exact intentions are still a bit obscure, since it lurks just outside the range of even the most sensitive long-range detectors, which we feel gives conclusive evidence as to the ultimate evil's nefarious intent. Dozens, that is to say scores and perhaps even hundreds of my brethren stride through the corridors of this specially modified, super-efficient, mass destruction-oriented starship, which could lay siege to an entire planetary system should we choose to do so, which, fortunately for you, we have decided not to do today.
Hundreds? Come on.
I am undone. You are far too clever for a poor spotter like me, and now I must submit to your superior alien intellect. I guess I am not revealing any truly important secrets if I tell you that each of my species' lunar-class void ships typically holds 30 spotter crewmen, though at present my vessel, the Star Runner, is not up to full complement due to the needs of my homeworld in their resistance against the ultimate evil. And in fact, my vessel is somewhat understaffed right now, seeing as how I am the only spotter on board, which is a bit frightening, as I am sure you can understand.
The galaxy teems with threatening monsters. Are you happy here? Alone and vulnerable?
How true, Captain, how true! In truth, just between us, during the past 7 years, I have been quite ill at ease, and yet now I find myself enjoying your company. This witty dialogue, and the presence of your huge, powerful, death-dealing starship, which, being my friend, you would certainly feel compelled to use in order to save me from any hostile life forms who threatened me with death.
I'm sure you'd feel a lot safer if you were with us. Come on, Cliffo. Join our fleet.
Happy days and jubilation! I discard all prejudice and hesitation and accept and celebrate your offer of protection and your undying commitment to my well-being. I must wax melancholy for just a moment, though, and make sure you understand that any other Scottish ships we meet at large in the galaxy are not going to be quite so responsive to your friendly gestures as myself, since they bear more heavily the yoke of Urquan enslavement and are also apt to talk themselves out of allying with a totally unknown alien, which I, having been left here alone, cannot do. Welcome me aboard, Captain.
Anyways. Meow, 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 meow.
Greetings, Captain. I'm ready to assist you. The more minerals you bring us, Captain, the faster we'll be able to tackle the Urquan. Return soon, Captain.
off to explore. Some more. Isn't there a map? Oh no. Converse.
We come in peace.
What can you tell me about your species?
Remote programmed to replicate. Report data. Contact alien species. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
Uh-oh. Bye, Fwifo.
Welcome to our home stars. We are the Bekunk. Bekunk we are. Seekers of the deepest truths. Askers of interesting and significant questions. Even now, a question of great transcendental significance comes unbidden to our mind. Who are you and what do you want?
We are friendly beings who wish to establish friendly relationship with your species.
Although we Bekunk have no rank, no pecking order, no arbitrary scheme of dominance. We do recognize that some of the souls in this universe have lived many lives, while others are but spiritual chickadees. I, Captain, have lived 38 lives, a paltry number compared to those wise and ancient souls who guide our race. You must consult them, Captain. They will help you to understand yourself, and in doing so, understand others, who in turn may or may not understand other things. Seek those wise birds at our home world, at Gamma Kruger 1. They have all the answers.
We are seekers of truth. Enlighten us.
Ah, vague omens and mysterious portents, tangled webs of fate, intertwined with the branches of destiny, blown by the capricious winds of happenstance. News, actually there is some news. It just so happens that it has come to our attention that Yoga and Kazon, the two gods of the Irath, may actually be a hoax. We don't know who this hoax would have been perpetrated by, but it seems someone has used these fictitious gods to send the Irath down on us.
Duty calls. I must go now.
Yes, by all means, if duty is calling. I am sure we'll see each other again. Perhaps when the stars are aligned in an appropriate configuration. Yes, my inner voice is telling me that is correct. When the stars align, Captain.
Converse.
Do not be frightened. We are powerful creatures, yes, but we could not hurt you any more than we could squish the helpless pootworm. We love the pootworm. We are one with the pootworm. We are one with you. Of course you realize this means you are one with the pootworm. Rejoice! To be one with the pootworm is to be alive! And why not be alive? Is that not what living is for? Yes, by all means, if duty is calling. I am sure we'll see each other again. Perhaps when the stars are aligned in an appropriate configuration. Yes, my inner voice is telling me that is correct. When the stars align, Captain.
Goodness.
Greetings and various apropos felicitations. We are the Gunk, hatchlings of light, spiritual soul beings of the vast cosmic oneness, wayfarers on the river of destiny, students of the mystical dimensions, purveyors of blissful love, bird-like manifestations of glorious light energies from the astral plane. How about yourselves? Although we the Conch have no rank, no pecking order, yes, by all means.
Oh my gosh, leave me alone. Oh. Converse.
What? Can I believe my sensory cluster? I sense humans. I dance with joy for our good fortune. The human dies with such agony that it cannot help but please Dugar and Kazan.
Ilrath Vessel, state the nature of your mission. Now.
Puny human, you make me chitter with amusement. By the will of the mighty Dogar and Kazan, I am here to make you die, die, die!
Meow.
Attention, big, mean, hostile, ethno-auto. Are you sure? Because you're sick? About 20 years ago, when the Orcon Armada entered the chain, originally we were stationed on Earth. The Iraq contingent were well, but they decided that if the Earth over the past year, doesn't, that is to say, I am undone. You are first. How true, Captain, how true. As yet, the happy days and the jubilation.
Oops. Missed target.
Good to see you again, Captain. The more minerals you bring us, Captain, the faster we'll be able to tackle the Urquan.
Meow, meow, meow.
Be careful out there, Captain.
Oh, star map. Converse.
Surprise and terror! I am greeted by the smooth and hostile face of our old enemy, the Hootman. No, the huge glance? No, I remember. The Hoonams. Two aspects of your last statement defy the course of nature as I know it. First, peace, as you call it, is an illusion. If you have peace, you simply haven't yet seen the thing that's trying to kill you. Second, peaceful missions through the cosmos rarely require weapons large enough to punch holes through a small moon.
Let me be frank. We seek allies.
In case you have not forgotten, we are bonded to the Urquan as slaves. The punishment for the plan you propose can be described as death.
Brings a good point. For such cowards, why do you fight for the Urquan?
This is a sad tale, so do not even try to contain your tears. After the Urquan demolished the Illa, they turned the course of their armada against us Spathi. The term rapidly subjugated would best describe what happened next. When the Urquan arrived at Spathiwa, there was a great ceremony. Part of that ceremony involved blasting portions of our planet's surface into radioactive dust, and this part we did not enjoy. But the worst was yet to come. Our leaders were called into the command chamber of Urquan Lord One's dreadnought, where they were read a long and complicated document explaining the choices given new slaves. When our leaders heard the term forever encased and impenetrable shield, they grew overexcited, I'm afraid, and made a fatal error. The decision was to be transmitted to the Urquan via one of two rods, one colored black, the other white. Our leader handed the white rod to one of the Urquan's servants, signifying fallow slavery. But the servant somehow exchanged rods and handed the Urquan lord a black rod, indicating our desire to become fighting slaves. By the time we learned of the switch, it was too late. The Urquan would not permit a change in status. Following that most tragic day, we were forced to assume the role of an Urquan Star Thug. We tried to avoid combat, but the Urquan gave us 3 warnings, each more strident than the last. When we learned that there would be no 4th warning, simply annihilation, we attended to our new role with improved vigor. Oh, and perhaps you have already guessed, the Urquan's servant who made the switch was an Omga. Sure, consider it done. Allies to the bitter end. Not! We can best be described as metamollusks, possessing the best qualities of both the clam and the dravat, which is not native to your world. We are intelligent and clever, though you would never call us cunning. Each day when we awaken, we call forth the traditional Spathi prayer. Oh God, please don't let me die today! Tomorrow would be so much better! I want to live forever, with no pain whatsoever, owning vast personal property plus a company of nubiles. If this is in your power to give, I beg of you to do so. Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
Whoa. Very earthquakey. Oh, gas giant.
Hello, Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today? Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
Whoa. That's a lot of them.
Hello, Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today? Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? Hello, Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today? Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us?
Whoa. All right, I'll explore that later.
Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today? Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? Hello, Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today? Look, can we keep this... What is the secret cipher?
Huffy, Muffy, Guffy.
We are the fake ones, the Spotty High Council. You have given us the correct cipher, and so you will not be destroyed immediately. Now, if you please, tell us how you acquired our most secret Spotty cipher, which every Spotty swears never, never to reveal, even when threatened with considerable pain.
We met a Spotty on Pluto. We became good friends.
And just where is this Spotty friend now? Never mind. The answer is all too obvious in your tiny, dry eyes.
We have Whiffo on board. He can vouch for our good intentions.
If you held a weapon to Whiffle's head, he would say anything you wanted him to say. In fact, if you held a vegetable to his head, he would probably say anything you wanted him to say.
I see.
No doubt. We are too afraid of the Urquan to consider such an alliance. They would most certainly punish us with extreme tortures.
We're stronger. You're better off with us.
Hello? Hello? Awaken from your dreamy state, Hunam. Now is the time for realism, not wild fancy.
We are strong enough. Look at our precursor vessel. Is it not unique?
Yes, your vessel is unique. And here is the crux of the problem. A unique, meaning singular, starship is not equal to the task of destroying the entire Urquan armada. If you had, say, 10,000 similar starships, we could take your boasts more seriously.
Look, what do I have to do to prove to you this starship could destroy your entire Starfleet?
Well, that would probably work, but I have a better idea. A test. One of those questy kind of things.
What kind of quest do you have in mind?
You must wipe the evil ones from the face of Spatiwa.
Tell me more about these evil ones.
let us explain the sad history of our species. Once upon a time, many thousands of years ago, we inhabited the warm, safe surface of our home planet, Spatiwa. We were happy and content. During those golden centuries, we evolved from a primitive nomadic culture into a complex agrarian society. We learned to write on clay tablets, and we were well on to being able to read those tablets when the darkness fell upon us, when the evil ones came. Creatures from the darkest pits of hell they were. They hunted our people, devoured them like tasty nodules, and we had no defense against them. Suddenly, our culture became once more nomadic. We fled across the oceans from continent to continent, but the evil ones always followed. Spurred by our great need, we advanced from bronze to atomic technology in less than one of your centuries, but none of our innovations was a match for the evil ones' natural cunning and ferocity. Finally, with no other option available, we fled our world and took up residence here on our own moon, where we have resided most uncomfortably for the last 300 years.
Okay, accept. Start packing your bags, eyeball dudes. We'll be home in no time.
We will await your return with great anticipation. Simultaneously, we will prepare a short, poignant eulogy to mourn your demise. Hello, friend Hunam. How nice to see you again. Kill anyone today? Certainly. Perhaps beginning with some advice. Don't presume we are stupid. Goodbye, Hunam. I hope you aren't eaten by monsters.
Oh, I do have weapons.
forego your foolishly courageous and noble efforts to rid the evil ones from our beloved Spatiwa.
Although we lost many crew, we have eliminated the Scourge.
This is wonderful. Too good to be true. We will immediately begin transporting Spotty from this unpleasant moon down to the safe surface. We shall send in crosslings and the infirm elderly first as a special honor. Please come back later to receive your accolades. Oh, joy! Oh, happiness! We rejoice and make merry in celebration of our imminent return to our home world. You are most heroic and helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you! But now I must return to our festivities. Please feel free to come back any time.
Hey, a deal's a deal. What about our alliance?
Why don't you just wait a while until after we are resettled on our home world? We can discuss details at that time.
How long do you expect this to take?
10, 15 years tops.
Am I correct Am I correct to understanding that you refuse to live up to the end of the bargain?
No. We are simply taking a more adult, welcome to the real world view of the situation. We cannot simply say, hurrah! And form an alliance with you this very moment. Surely you see that.
You know, those creatures aren't really dead. We have them in suspended animation. How would you like us to return them to the surface?
No, please. Exactly what kind of relationship were you thinking of?
The kind where you do exactly as we say.
Okay. We are quite familiar with that arrangement. Very well. I'll bet we will regret this decision later on, but you leave me with no choice. We will comply with your needs. A Spotty delegation will depart immediately for the planet Earth.
Thank you. Man, that was like going to the dentist. Speaking of which, I should actually go to one. Alright, star map. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Incoming vessel on radar screen.
We come in peace. Ending alien contact subroutine. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break targeting to component materials.
Energize. 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 Energize.
That was awfully close.
I am Trade Master Greenish, in command of the Melnome starship, inevitably successful in all circumstances. I bid you a formal welcome, Captain. Though we Melnome have just recently arrived in this region of space, we have long desired to make contact with your species and look forward to an extended, profitable relationship.
We come in peace, representing the new alliance of the Free Stars.
Even before our first meeting, we knew of you, Captain. Though your struggle to free Earth shall be a long and difficult challenge, fraught with great danger and mystery, we have great confidence in you and your abilities.
Do you have any information which might be useful to us?
Absolutely. Our primary trade good is information. Why, right here on my display screen, I have something which I am certain would be of incalculable value to you. We can discuss the details of this very significant information later, when we have established normal trading procedures, at which time we shall also discuss the nature of our fees.
Fees? Surely your culture is far beyond such pettiness such as money.
You are, of course, correct. We long ago abandoned currency, and now only deal with commodities that have intrinsic value, such as valuable information.
But our cause is just. Isn't altruism the highest pinnacle of morality?
No, it is not. In fact, in our culture, giving, with no fair exchange of goods or services, is considered vulgar and inappropriate. Please do not mention this subject again.
What can you tell us about yourselves?
Our origins and purposes are, frankly, mysterious, and due to several unavoidable factors, we are unable to discuss ourselves in any great detail.
What are these unavoidable factors?
First and foremost among these factors is our unwillingness to give away information about our history, psychology, and mental powers, our unique physiology, the exact locations of homeworlds, or our potentially ominous long-range plans. However, these important and relevant pieces of information are available for a nominal sum of credits.
Shall we begin trading now?
Yes, let us get down to business. Since this is your first time trading with us, let me explain how our system works. We are interested in purchasing certain items, specifically biological data on alien life forms, and the coordinates of certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy all scanners, producing a rainbow-like image. In exchange, we have many interesting and valuable commodities, such as fuel, compatible with your starship's hyperdrive thrusters, technological specifications, allowing you to build new devices for your ship, and many important secrets which may help you in your travels. To facilitate trade, we translate all your sales into interstar credits, with which you may make purchases. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Now, what can we do for you today?
I have some items I would like to sell.
What would you like to sell, Captain?
I have some data on alien life forms.
The 13.2 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 16.4 credits.
All right. I would like to make some purchases.
What trade items would you like to buy today?
I would like to buy some fuel.
As you know, we carry a large supply of fuel on board, which is compatible with your engine system. We will be happy to sell this substance to you at a cost of 1 credit per fuel unit. How much fuel do you wish to purchase?
5 units of fuel.
Fuel transferred to your vessel. How much fuel do you wish to purchase?
I am done buying fuel.
Would you like to purchase anything else?
I'm interested in purchasing new technology.
Investment. Ah, yes. You are so right. These technological breakthroughs don't cost you credit. They earn you credit. Of course, there is an initial charge, but each technological system item is guaranteed to be useful for something important somewhere in the galaxy at some point in the future. All technologies cost 150 credits. The technology we are now offering includes plans for building blaster weapons, twice as powerful as your ion bolt guns. Unfortunately, this purchase requires 91 additional credits. It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
There we go. That's better.
Welcome back, Captain. I know you're busy, but I've got some news. Captain, a delegation of Spathi has just arrived here under orders from their High Council to form an alliance and assist you against the hierarchy. They have provided fabricator blueprint data for their eluder spacecraft and promise a steady supply of captains for as many ships as we build. Excellent work, Captain. Also, we are being bathed in a broad beam hyperwave transmission from the direction of the Rigel star system. Due to the broadcast wide dispersion, we cannot discern its content. Good work, Captain. Farewell, Captain.
electronics 6. I ain't going anywhere near that one.
How nice to see you again, Captain. Now, what can we do for you today?
I would like to make some purchases.
What trade items would you like to buy today?
I would like to buy some fuel.
How much fuel do you wish to purchase? Fuel transferred to your vessel. How much fuel do you wish to purchase? Fuel transferred to your vessel. How much fuel do you wish to purchase? Fuel transferred to your vessel. How much fuel do you wish to purchase? Fuel transferred to your vessel. How much fuel do you wish to purchase? Fuel transferred to your vessel. How much fuel do you wish to purchase? Fuel transferred to... Fuel transferred. You need credits to purchase our trade items. To earn credits, you must sell us the items we desire, which are biological data on alien life forms, and the coordinates of certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy all scanners, producing a rainbow-like image.
Why did your bridge just turn purple?
That's a good question, but a very interesting answer. The fee for this information is 12 million credits.
Goodbye, Trade Master.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
jumping green Barney dinosaurs. Ow. Shit.
Welcome back, Captain. Light load this time, Captain. Try to avoid getting gruesomely killed, Captain.
Yeah. All right, Beta Wolf 359. Converse.
Attention, Starship. We are the Sockbot Pit.
Make no hostile actions.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
But if you make one false move, you're vapor.
Don't worry, my companion is just a bit nervous.
No, I'm not.
And argumentative.
No, I'm not.
We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world.
We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates Zerfar Hernat. Aha! Pahoy hoi!
No, you idiot! In their coordinate system.
Oh, coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
We are the new alliance of the Three Stars. Flagship Vindicator from Earth. What are your intentions?
Hooray! That we finally found our saviors!
Maybe.
At last, our search is over. It is just as the great crystal ones promised.
They look sneaky. I think they're lying.
Quiet, fool. Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great crystal one's fabled alliance. The alliance of 3 stars.
Maybe.
What do you seek from us?
We are a relatively peaceful group of species.
Unless we're angry.
So we find ourselves in need of help.
We only need a little.
Because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
What nightmare are you talking about? What's the matter?
Our planets are under attack from an invading horde.
We do not know who they are or why they are here.
We are being blown to bits.
Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energy.
Fortunately,
they release these energies on each other.
Unfortunately,
they favor combat near strong gravity wells. Their stray shots regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results.
Fortunately,
they have never found our homeworld, only our colony planets.
Unfortunately,
all of our colonies have perished as a consequence.
I see. Before we go on, can you tell us more about your species?
In our ancient past, 4 species evolved intelligence on our homeworld.
Simultaneously.
They were the Zoc,
the Fox,
the Pit,
and the Zabranki.
We 3, the Zoc, Spot, and Pit, evolved in such a way as to acquire sustenance from many sources.
From airborne zooplankton,
from solar and ambient energies,
and from rocky fungal clingers.
Our favorite.
The Zabranki also consumed a variety of foods, namely the Zoc, the Fox, and the Pit.
To survive the predations of the Zabranki, we banded together, annihilated the Zabranki,
and formed the cooperative union you now encounter.
Who's attacking you? What do they look like?
Some of the vessels are huge green battleships which launch wave after wave of small fighters.
The other ships are black as space, and their hulls are carved with strange alien writings.
In combat, the 2 ships seem evenly matched.
One fires blasts of fusion energy, while the other launches spinning projectiles.
We want to help. What can we do?
These are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
But we are only emissaries. You must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
They look just like us, though.
Fly to the star called Alpha Tucanae. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
And if possible, hurry!
gas giant. All right. Ooh, aluminum. Almost nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, Rigel 1. Oh no.
We bring greetings from a friendly species.
Oh, okay. What can you tell me
The
about your
most road
species?
programmed to replicate. Record data. Contact alien species. Priority override.
Oh no.
New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
Meow.
Energize.
All right. That is the stream for today. I just realized it is midnight, which is usually the time I should go to bed. So, I bid you farewell. Always remember to eat healthy, stay safe, and give comfy snugs to all those who are willing to receive them. Bye for now.